FragPunk is set to launch in just a few days here, and we get some brand new reveals about to talk about, as well as a potential at a lifetime battle pass and other rewards. We'll go over some additional developer updates, as well as some new cosmetic details, which also includes some new game modes that were teased and revealed a bit early here, which will lead us onto some pre-launch info, as well as some additional things with the community and rank. We got a ton to talk about. What's up, World of Utopia? Back in the video. Today we're checking out all things FragPunk. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. We did get some additional news here today, both with the pre-launch info, the developer updates, as well as some additional rewards. Now, I know everybody's going to be asking, how do we get that lifetime battle pass that I talked about in the first 10 seconds? Well, you do actually have a chance here, and 10 people get the chance at actually obtaining this. Now, I have tested this already, and yes, every single person that gets this is a winner, so every single person can get a reward here. If you do look at this, they launched something called the Global Launch Instant Win, where you essentially, for the first step, have to follow the Play FragPunk Twitter. You can then share your excitement using the hashtag #BreakTheRules, and then also tag Play FragPunk. And then you just share a post or tweet about it. In fact, I would do that separate than to reply to this. Upon doing so, you'll actually get an @ in your mentions, and you should receive a DM or a direct message about 10 to 15 minutes later, and they will give you a code as I have received here. There are some really good rewards here, like a lifetime battle pass. They're also giving out $10 Steam gift cards, which they have 1,000 of those. They have 1,000 of the in-game limited charm, and then they also have 100,000 of in-game packs. Now, I did get the lesser of the few here, the in-game pack, but just like everyone else, everyone can win 10 times during this event. So you do have 10 chances at that, and everyone can participate 3 times per day for a chance to win. You do have several days here, around 4, so you should be able, depending on when you're watching this video, able to get near or all 10 times. Again, the lifetime battle pass does seem pretty good, and just any reward here seems pretty nice to have. I will leave a link to this post down below, which does have the instructions, but essentially you just use their Twitter, you use the hashtag #BreakTheRules, and then you tag them in that same tweet, while also sharing your excitement for the game. At least that seems like part of the guideline here. Speaking of the battle pass, they are set to launch that with day 0. They're also saying here that the FragPunk battle pass will never expire. So they are doing it just like Marvel Rivals, where if you do purchase the battle pass, you will essentially be able to unlock those rewards at any point in time. You do have to purchase the battle pass for it to never expire though. They're also giving out some additional free cosmetics here with 20 themed weapon skins. So if you join the porcelain hunting event, you can get them for free. Now, this is an in-game event, so you're not able to join this just yet, but when the game does launch, you can go ahead and join up into that. Maybe I'll cover all the details there if you guys need me to do so. They also do mention here that there's going to be over 130 items for free if you do join their in-game events. So just like with the porcelain hunt, they're giving away a ton of stuff here, which includes Lancer headwear, Lancer skins, Lancer statues, and optional Lancers, as well as some pop cans, some weapon skins, stickers, and charms. So a ton of free items to earn in the game. That's really cool to see. I really do like when games do this. Also, if you did participate in the beta that happened a few months ago, those rewards actually do carry over. So all those premium rewards from the battle pass are retained, which yes, do include the Kismet skin pop idol, as well as several weapon skins here and a sticker. Now, we did also get an additional developer update here, again, where they do go over that the battle pass will never expire. They also do mention here about the porcelain themed items here, that there's going to be a complete set of 20 weapon skins entirely for free, and a bunch of other special launch gifts, where they do last up cover here their anti-cheat measure, and they do say here that they have a strong anti-cheat that will be enforced and is their top priority. They've introduced a red screen mechanism. If they catch someone cheating, they'll immediately shut the match down. So much like Valorant, they're going to have that system in play, and that match also won't count towards anyone's record. They're going to have some sophisticated anti-cheat targeted countermeasures here, so that helps out a ton with that. And as they do mention, they will permanently ban anybody that is caught cheating. They also do mention here that they're going to be taking on FragPunk esports, so there will be some events going on. They are going to be launching their co-creation partner program. I have gotten some emails about this. I'm going to try to keep in contact with them. Hopefully I can go ahead and join that, but pretty cool here overall that they are starting that as well. We did also get some additional official news today, and they have officially launched the gameplay reveal for Chum. So if you haven't seen him just yet, yes, he was covered by IGN, but we do have some more official gameplay here from the actual creators. Also, if you're curious on how the Lancers actually work, an overview of their abilities, their stats, and even their lore, I have a full video that breaks down all 13, including the 2 new ones. I'll link down below to that one as well if you do want to check that out. Which to play and which would best suit your playstyle, all that and more covered in that video. Moving on here, we do have some unofficial/official news here, but this is around the new skins and game modes. So during some of the preview events, they did actually showcase this imagery, where of course we do see that porcelain hunting event. There's some other things here like invite your friends, ranked spirit, account growth, first exchange reward, and even a membership program, which looks like it might be akin to Fortnite Crew. There is also a skin showcased here on that, so pretty cool there overall. And some additional skins here as we saw from the free rewards and even some of this other imagery. However, a really cool note here is that FragPunk, a brand new game mode. And this could be akin to a zombies/infected mode. We did get some small imagery here for that, where yes, we might be seeing the new zombies mode. More than likely this looks to be the case, and people really do want a PvE zombies mode, so pretty cool there that we might be getting and probably are getting a new game mode, along with some additional ways to earn skins. Again, pretty cool there overall. Moving on, we do still have somewhat of official news here. This actually does pertain to the subreddit, and this is basically the pre-launch info. Now I'll go over more of this in the coming days, but as they have here, there is going to be a new channel and roles section. They're going to have custom voices available. They also are doing LFG for ranked and recruitment categories. So that primarily, a lot of this stuff is going to be added to the official Discord. I'll leave a link to it down below if you do want to join. Also, something really cool here, they've set up a tournament category, or they are going to be setting up a tournament category. Now again, this will take place via the Discord. They don't have any confirmation date on that just yet, but potentially we might be seeing the channel there. Overall, pretty cool there, and if you have any suggestions, you can, of course, add that to their Discord. So some decent news overall. Again, I'll have more pre-launch info closer to the release date. Speaking of release here, people have mentioned that the release is soon, but there hasn't been much advertisement. Seems like there hasn't been many videos or things out there of that nature, although their official YouTube channel has been pumping out videos. But yeah, mostly it has been quite calm recently. I do think this is going to spike up like crazy during the launch week, at least after the game does initially launch. That typically does happen as the game kind of ramps up with player count, or you start seeing Twitch streamers, the game just kind of explodes out of nowhere. Essentially the same thing happened with Marvel Rivals, as there wasn't a lot of talk about it prior, but then as soon as the game launched, there was a spike in player count and it just kept spiking. Where a month later, we even saw higher and higher player counts, and even with Season 1 especially. So I do think that's going to be the case here as well. Speaking of some of the launch status and some of the things around that, people have talked about this here, will Ranked feature crossplay. So if you didn't know essentially that you cannot play crossplay in Marvel Rivals Ranked, I actually just found this out fairly recently when trying to play with somebody on crossplay. Had no idea that was the case, or at least that you couldn't. Apparently a couple months ago they did mention this, that they talked about the crossplay and aim assist concerns, and that balancing input devices across competitive play is crucial for fairness. They're exploring ways to kind of adapt to that. We'll have to wait and see. We haven't got any official news there as of yet, so if there is any more official news there, I will bring that to you guys. Overall, it should about cover for today's video. If you like and subscribe, and into the next one. Deuce!